I'm going to tell you the story of how shit, literal horse shit, completely transformed New York City's urban structure. So back in the 1880s, Kings County, aka Brooklyn, was an agricultural mecca. We here in Brooklyn produced so many vegetables during the 1880s that we had a brisk trade going on with Manhattan. And Manhattan had a lot of horses. And those horses produced a hell of a lot of shit. So you had an interesting interborough trade scenario in which vegetables were traded for shit. You'd put the shit in the fertilizer would grow, producing more vegetables, and this went on for a number of decades until about 1900. That's when the skyscrapers started to rise across the East River in Manhattan. And Brooklyn was starry-eyed. They wanted to turn into a city that could compete with Manhattan. So developers bought up land and built buildings. And it took only about 20 years for all the farmland in Kings County to be completely gone. You can probably guess what happened in Manhattan. They had far too much horse shit in Manhattan. It was a significant problem because they could no longer trade the horse shit for new vegetables because there were no vegetables growing in Kings County. And that, my friends, is one of the major reasons why cars, trolleys, electric vehicles, horseless carriages became so prominent in the early 20th century. It was simply not tenable to have all these horses producing all this shit which had nowhere to fucking go, so the horses ended up going elsewhere. And the subways and the motor cars, that became the major form of transportation that flowed through the burgeoning arteries of Manhattan. You see, folks, sometimes shit does amount to something.